Alright, I need to look into something. Before this video even starts, for some reason, I've been asked if I've seen any Sega news. Which the answer is no. I have not seen anything at all. So, when you said Sega news, I decided to take matters in my own hands and research. And was constantly, and I mean constantly, checking the posts on their account. And I see nothing. Nothing that's worth value. So, like, anything that, like, I feel like should be important to note. I mean, this is kind of funny. However, that wasn't until, I think, like, today or yesterday. Sonic Racing Crossworld's new free characters update. So I figured, okay, this is probably what you all are talking about. Like, when did this come out? 6 hours ago. Like, what? Unless I am looking at the wrong source here, then I don't... This has to be the news you were... Or at least there must be some different news, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I figure like it would be interesting if I were to by chance react to this, because I have, like I said, haven't seen any sort of news related to games I've been playing on my channel. Except right now with this. So what's the worst that could happen? Now, I knew that this one was coming. I think I saw something. Like, I think she was, like, already... Nights was already confirmed for, like... I got the digital version, but I've seen pictures where she was already teased on the back of the box art for the physical copies. So, this one was obvious for what was coming. Now, the other two, however, I don't know. I'm sorry, who is this? I? How do you even spell? I didn't even know. I think this is the monkey. Yeah, this is the monkey from the, what was it, Super Monkey Ball or something? I never cared about those games. Actually, I could probably full screen it. What am I even doing? But yeah, I never cared about those games. So, this is probably the one I am least caring about. I mean, it's an interesting banana card. Alright, so we got December, January. What's coming out in February? I'm gonna safely assume. We got Nights. We got... I'm gonna safely say your name's probably I. And Mystery. Well, we got 2 guest characters, because they're both from Sega games. So it would probably be another character from a different Sega game. I haven't seen any repeats for franchises so far, so I don't know exactly what type of guest character would even be. So it's a video game franchise involving around a comic book. Holy! Wait, they didn't speak. Mother... You know, I'm happy, but I'm also disappointed that they're not speaking. I even had an idea for a voice actor for Tangle. Well, at least Tangle. I'm not entirely sure about Whisper, though. But either way, welcome back to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. And also, welcome back to the Road to Legend rank. Last time, we actually finally ranked up again. We're now C+. But now, we gotta push onwards. So, the votes came in, and the winner of the poll for I'm playing as is, the Werehog. Basically, Sonic on rabies. You know... Can I say something? Why are we getting so much news for this game? Even though I have to wait at least a month. Like, you got... Like a week ago, they announced the date for when the Switch 2 version of this game, you know, the version of the game I wanted, and it comes out in a month. And then you got two characters that I wanted to see in this game that announced, but they're coming out in February. So why? Why are you forcing me to wait so much? Anyway, if you don't know how this works, then to put it simply, I have two goals for this video. One, win at least once. And two, race at least 5 times. To which the second one is the easier option, especially considering I'm getting higher and higher in the ranks. You know, if they're able to add comic book characters, I'm pretty sure there's a chance we'll be able to play as Orban Cubot. You know, that's another thing about those guest characters. Sega isn't against adding characters from M-rated games such as Persona and Yakuza. And they already have Pac-Man coming out sometime in the future. And not even that, Mega Man. They have Mega Man coming. So I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's impossible. Yeah, pardon me, everybody, a giant feral Werehog coming through. You know, I have seen, or at least I've heard, a lot of praise of Sonic Unleashed. If I'm correct, that game basically got the Pokemon Black and White treatment. What I mean is that the game, when it first came out, nobody really liked it, but nowadays people view it as one of the best games in the franchise. Like, is that correct? Hey, Shadow, do you mind not passing me? Thank you very much. Doesn't help that I'm doing this turn poorly. Huh. Well, isn't this fitting? I'm risking it. Come on. Yes! Oh my god, wait! Hey! What do you know? Once again, first place, first attempt. What an amazing start.
Congratulations!
Oh yeah, I don't think I really mentioned this. How do you like my Devil May Cry Extreme gear? You see, this is based off of one of the Devil Breakers from Devil May Cry 5 called Overturn, I think is what's called. I feel like I did a decent job on it. Okay, I gotta pick this, shouldn't I? This is from Unleashed, right? Oh yeah, back to what I was saying earlier about voice actors. So I had this, like, idea for what could probably fit Tangle. Now, this is gonna sound probably really stupid. You ever watch The Owl House? Like, it was just one of those shows I happened to watch because I used to just have Disney XD on 24/7. But the main character, Luz. I think it's spelled like L-U-Z. The point I'm trying to make is that her voice fits so much with her personality, and I'm pretty sure that character's personality is very similar to Tangle's. Like, honestly, like, tell me. Is Tangle known for being very energetic, yet also very curious about anything that she finds new? And basically practically fanboying over anything that she likes. Because if that's an accurate description, then I think there's something that those two characters have in common. Like, seriously, like, look up, like, clips from the show of the character, like, who I'm talking about. She's the main protagonist. Oh, yeah, another thing about those two. Okay, what I'm about to say might not sound good. But for context, ever since I properly saw the news, I keep on seeing comments and stuff about on a post or people talking about it on, like, comments of posts about a very certain description of them. So I just want to know. Why is everybody calling them lesbians? Also, why am I falling off the ledge? Like, I'm seeing that everywhere for how people are describing those two. Like, look, I am not against it whatsoever. I'm just asking because, like, look, I might like them, I just don't know anything about them. I just mainly like their character designs. Okay, that wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary either. Am I about to get 12th after getting first? But yeah, like, are those two actually a couple? Like, I have said this before so many times. I cannot find a picture of one of them without seeing the other. And if that's the reason, then it all adds up. Oh, Lord. The Miku car. You know, there's one other thing about that trailer that caught my eye. When they before they showed off the reveal, they showed a bunch of comic panels of those two. And there was one character that I kept on seeing that I have no clue who on earth is. Like, to put the best way for description, she looked like she was a secretary. And I think she was blue. Not that blue, though. It's more like a light blue / cyan, I think. You know, Shadow, I see you with that tornado. Don't get any closer to... And then... Would you call this a series of unfortunate events? Oh yeah, another thing someone said a while ago is that I should look into my local, like, bookstore or library if they even have the Sonic comics. To which, I actually did today. And, I'm pretty sure the library is going out of business. Did you have to pick now to spawn the monster truck? My god. It's always a fun time playing this game, isn't it? Alright, that was a decent comeback. Definitely wasn't first, but I think that gets me in like the top 3 or 4. No, never mind, 5th. I mean, I'll still take it. Oh yeah, today is November 15th. And I've been seeing a couple of things, and, I think it's her birthday. Oh boy. First the Miku car, now the Miku buggy. Actually, you know what? If it is technically Blaze's birthday, you know what? I'm gonna put her in the poll for fun. Just for the fun of it, for the next video. But that'll be the one... Okay, I have to confess to something. Because if she gets picked, if I personally put her in by choice instead of just picking randomly, then that would be the second time that's happened. Because Werehog is the first. You see, for context, a little while ago, for one of my streams, I was talking about doing this video series. Someone asked if I would play as Werehog. So I was like, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll put him in the poll. And he ended up winning, so, yeah. Besides that, the other 3 characters are random. Well, back to gambling. The checkers just blocked the razor. Okay, everybody out of the way here. Okay. Of course, the one time that someone gets to get hit when we're all using a tornado, it had to be me. Everybody get out of the way here. My bad, Miku. Wait, I have an idea with the setup. This might work. Hear me out on this. Did it work? I barely, that was so close, it could have done it. I mean, you saw what I was going for there. Just like real quick, get as close in as possible with the laser. Sans Undertale. Is that even a good game? Undertale? I think it's available for free with PS Plus. I don't know. I never played it before. I wonder how it would work if I do a series on that. Okay, so first we had the Miku car, then we had the Miku buggy, now we got the Miku minecart. Okay. This is like the other stage from Unleashed, I think. I should have the home field advantage here. Someone's spin drifting? I haven't seen that in ages, or anyone even try that at all. Oh. Oh, we're back here again. Okay, how many monster trucks are spawning now? How about gambling your life? Maybe this song will help me win again. Actually, wait, maybe. It might be possible. Well, maybe not now that I'm in 9th, but who knows? Okay, yeah, well, definitely now it isn't if someone came in last second on a drill. Well, at least I placed decently. And also stands on the tail's back. Alright, that was Road to Legend Rank Part 4. Pretty decently successful, if you ask me. It's nice to finally win first time around again. Yeah, and also that Crossroads news, definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, it's good. It's kind of nice that they're spreading out updates for like a year still. But yeah, what I think about the stuff, looking forward to it. Can't wait for these two to show up, even though I barely know anything about them. I just like how they look. Wait a minute, I just realized something. Are you telling me this whole time this has been more than a reference? Well, that being said, thank you all for watching. Like what you saw, subscribe, comment, like, turn the bell for notifications, hype the video. I'm gonna get the poll out next for who I'm gonna be playing as for part 5. Judging by recent events, I'm gonna safely assume that if I put her on it, it's probably gonna be Blaze. With that being said, I'll see you next time.